Nerve-wracking?
Just a little bit, but honestly, that was the most fun fight I've ever had in my life.
What made that fun?
Just the fact that it went the full distance. He put on a great show. He hit hard. He took great shots. I'd definitely run it back with him.
Did you feel like Dorian stepped his game up from past times? It seemed like he was better tonight than maybe he had ever been.
Oh, yeah, I definitely could tell that he'd been training and working his ass off to, take the belt from me. But, I hope to see him get better and better and one day run it back.
You normally take those strikes pretty good. A couple times you had the crazy knees today. Were you close on any of them?
I wouldn't say I was close, but I definitely felt his power. They were definitely good hits, solid strikes. Rattled me a bit. You get shook when you get hit like that, but I felt confident in taking those hits, and I feel confident doing it again.
What as outside of him, because you had a great fight with him, what do you see the state of the division, and who are the guys that you keep an eye on in the heavyweight division right now?
Other than him, Pono, he had a great performance, so I'm curious to see when he'll get his chance. Hopefully he gets a contender fight soon, and I'd love to run it with him.
One of the bad things, I guess, for you guys, like in a lot of divisions, you can move up and get in. You're going to be stuck being a one-division champion, right? I can't imagine you want to fight a 400-pounder.
Oh, I'd absolutely want to fight the Crazy Hawaiian. If they let me do it, I'll do it in January. I'll do it in March. I'd love that opportunity.
So what would you weigh if you had to fight a guy like that?
I'd probably come in at 270. That's probably the most weight I could put on in a short amount of time. It really depends on how much notice they give me.
Interesting. Why would you want to fight a guy that you would give over 100 pounds away to? What is the benefit of you fighting a guy like that when he has that huge size advantage? And you would assume that would help him take your strikes better.
I mean, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and I want the baddest competition there is, and he's the only other champ that's doing it the way I'm doing it.
Were you impressed with his win over Dumpling?
I mean, it was a win. A win's a win. I don't think it was, anything crazy. It definitely could have been cleaner, better, but, I'll show him what a win is.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Damien. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so you were just speaking about the Crazy Hawaiian. He's actually on a weight loss journey to move down to heavyweight, so would you be open to fighting him at your weight class?
I'd fight him at heavyweight, super heavyweight. I'd prefer to fight him at super heavyweight to, try to take a second belt. If they tell me I can't do that, I have to drop down light heavyweight, I'll drop down light heavyweight, face either Vern or Ron. It doesn't make a difference to me.
Did Dorian's power surprise you?
He did hit harder than I thought he would, and he took them shots beautifully. That's what I'm saying. I'd love to run it back with him again, even in an extended match.
Yeah, it was definitely close, so I would love to see that happen again. But during the weigh-ins yesterday, he put some butter on your face. What were you thinking when he did that?
I was just kind of in shock. I didn't expect it. I saw him pulling some shit out of his pocket, and I was just confused before he touched me in the face. I was like, "What is going on right now?" But it's all in good fun. Me and him are probably I have to go buy him a drink after this. Definitely owe him one after winning. So, it's all good fun between us.
Okay, speaking of buying things, the first time you got the title, you went and bought a Mustang with your bonus. Do you have plans to buy anything with this one?
No, just saving up my money right now.
Pineapple pizza?
Definitely not that, but saving up my money. For they've mentioned it a couple of times, trying to go to law school eventually. So, just gonna put that money in the savings and keep on winning.
Do you have a time frame of when you want to go back to law school?
I would love to go back, in 2026, but it's really just how much money I can save up before then.
Yeah. Well, congratulations again, and thank you.
Thank you.
What kind of law? What kind of law? Because I feel like you'd be perfect for injury law.
I was actually thinking about real estate or commercial law. Real estate's a big industry in Florida right now. They're building a lot of housing and developing a lot of new areas.
When you were getting off stage, you were getting booed. Is that something that's kind of new for you? I can't remember that happening before.
I mean, I don't give a shit.
Did you like it a little bit?
I mean, they could hate me or love me. I still won at the end of the day. And as I said before, Dorian was a great competitor. I'd love to run it back with him.
Thank you.
Damien, to your left over here. All right, I just want to get your thoughts on this. So obviously we know the coin toss was in play in every match, but I want to ask you as a champion, obviously you've been champion for a long time. Do you think you guys as champions should get the choice to strike first or defend the strike first, or are you just chilling with how it is?
Honestly, I like the concept of coin toss. Leave it up to chance, because if you're going to be a champion, you can't be afraid to lose a coin toss. Is how I see it, and it just adds a little element of surprise to the sport of who's going to go first. Like, is that going to matter for your match?
Sure, and obviously, I think today was probably the most damage we've seen you absorb in a long time. So, when Dorian hit you with that first Skoden, how did that affect you in there mentally, if at all?
I honestly got more and more excited the longer it went, because it's been a while since I've had a nice 5-round match, and I would love to go further with him.
And obviously, you just mentioned wanting to go up and do some super fight with the Crazy Hawaiian. But are there any other goals you have within this power slap journey you're on right now?
Just keep defending my current belt at heavyweight for as long as I can. Just really cement myself as a legend in the sport, especially in the early years. I really want that whenever you talk about power slap, you got to talk about me.